guys, I'm Miss H. I'm going to be taking you through some Tika Tika review for today. So first of all, let's review what some of these symbols in my slideshow are going to mean, just in case you forgot or you need a little refresher. So number one, time signature. You see all the way to the left of the screen, you have like a little fraction looking thing. So that thing is actually really important in music because fractions in music or time signatures tell you, number one, at the top. So the number at the top, in this case, they're both 4, but the 4 on top tells me how many notes I'm going to have per measure. So, and when we talk about notes, we talk about notes that have heartbeat or tom. So in this case, I have 4 toms, okay? The bottom number is going to tell me what kind of note. So I know I have 4 tas in the measure because at the bottom I have another 4. And ta is 1/4 or a quarter note. So I know that it's 4 tas. Now, if I had an 8 at the bottom, then we would be talking about TT. TT would be getting the beat. So then I would have 4 TTs in the measure. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. I just wanted to explain how it worked. Excuse me. So throughout my slideshow, you're going to see heartbeats, or you're going to see these little hearts. The hearts, to me, represent a beat, because you can't really see a beat. You can feel a beat. But if you draw a heart around the notes, then you can see how they fit inside of the beat. So heartbeat is the pulse / the speed of music. If you have a fast pulse, like you just ran a marathon, the music is what? Fast. And if you have a very slow beat, like you're super chillaxed, then the speed of the music is going to be slow. A ta is also called a quarter note. I refer to them as both, and it is worth 1 full beat. TT, or eighth notes, together are 2 combined notes. So it's like you took a heart and you broke it in half. You have a T here and a T here, and you put them together. That is 1 full beat. Tika Tika is 4 combined notes worth 1 beat. So it's like you took your heart, broke in half, broke each half in half. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of a heart in 1 T or 1 ka inside each one. Tika Tika. And then my favorite, rest. And rest has a lot of names in my classroom. It's either rest, ta rest, or quarter rest. As long as you know that it is a full beat of silence worth the same amount as ta. So the way I like to describe it is, normally you have a symbol inside of a heart that tells you how many times to tap it. So ta, ti, ti, tika, tika. When you have the little squiggly rest, shh, nothing. I don't even like my kids saying shh. I'd tell them, because it doesn't make a single sound. So let's practice some Tika Tika rhythms. And guys, I'm going to call it Tika Tika, but other people call it tippy tippy, tiri tiri. Whatever your teacher teaches you, go with that. But in my classroom, we use Tika Tika, so that's what I'm going to use today. So we're going to practice reading some rhythms. I am going to tap along and say it with you the first time. The second time, you are going to say it while I tap along to you. If you need to pause me to practice, feel free to do so. 1, 2, together, here we go. Ta, ta, tika, tika, ta. It's your turn by yourself. Excellent job. If you need some practice, feel free to pause me, and then we can keep going. Rhythm number 2, we're making it more difficult. 1, 2, together, here we go. Ta, ti, ti, tika, 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 by yourself. Here we go. Now. Excellent job. Now we're getting really fancy. We throw a rest in there. 1, 2, together, here we go. Tika, tika, ti, ti. Tika, tika. Let's try that again. Here we go. Tika tika tea tea. Tika tika. It's your turn by yourself. Here you go. Excellent job. Ooh, so now we get to work on a song called Paw Paw Patch. How many of you have done Paw Paw Patch in your classroom? If not, that's okay. I just learned this song this year too. It's one of my favorites. So we're going to do a little more review with rhythms before we actually learn the song. We're going to do this exactly the same way that we were doing it earlier. Together and then by yourself. And feel free to pause me if you need to practice. 1, 2, together, here we go. T, 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 tika, tika, T, T. It's your turn by yourself. Here you go. Excellent job. It's a little different. 1, 2, together, here we go. T, T, tika, tika, T, T, ta. 1, 2, it's your turn by yourself. Beautiful job. Now we're going to put all of the rhythms together. And we have to pay very close attention to same or different. First line together. 1, 2, together, here we go. T, 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 tika, tika, T, T. Let's look at the second line. Let's take a second to look at it on our own. 1, 2, together, here we go. T, 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 tika, tika, T, T. Look at the next line. Look at the next line. Tell me, same or different? It's the same. 1, 2, together, here we go. T, 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 tika, tika, T, T. Now, look at the last line. Is the last line the same or different? Different. You are correct. Let's do it together. 1, 2, read carefully. Here we go. T, T, tika, tika, T, T, ta. Practice that again. Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, try again. Here we go. T, T, tika, tika, T, T, ta. Now we're going to put the whole thing together. We're going to go through it together. And then I'm going to tap along the second time, but I am not going to help you. You will be on your own. T, 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 tika, tika, T, 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 tika, tika, T, 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 tika, tika, T, 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 tika, tika, T, T, ta. Okay, it's your turn. You can pause me to practice if you want, but now we're going to do it on our own. 1, 2, on your own. Here you go. Excellent job.